Yes, Jamaica. Today was an interesting day in the nation's parliament. What do I mean interesting? Matthew Peter Samuda. He was sworn today in as member of parliament. Can you play the video of him being sworn in?
I, Matthew Peter Samuda, do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Jamaica, that I will uphold and defend the Constitution and laws of Jamaica, and that I will conscientiously and impartially discharge my responsibilities to the people of Jamaica. So help me God.
Yes. Yes, Jamaica. So the sharp man has been sworn in as member of parliament for North East St. Anne. Nah, say nothing. Nah, cast no. But I hope the people of North East St. Anne will get true representation. But as I talk about true representation, Jamaica, I don't know if you're aware. Wanna run, come here, run, come here. People of Jamaica, wanna hear we're going to parliament this evening? Wanna hear we're going to parliament this evening?
No, we're not here.
Let me drink a little water there. Wanna hear we're going to parliament this evening? Hey! Remember telling us say yes, a labor right and meet up at Devon Road.
Back road.
No, up at Devon Road, them send them and them forgot through.
Back part of Devon Road.
When you hear when me hearing now. But Jamaica today, the Integrity Commission drop another report. Hey. On in a year, one more out of the illicit 8. Hey!
All right. Partner draw. Partner draw. Andre. Set the rat trap. Set the rat trap. Set the rat trap. The two for the rat them. Set the rat trap.
So, Jamaica, another report was commissioned in the parliament today. So, I want to know, how can the JLP get any form of stability? Remember, 8 of them court me.
Yeah.
Jamaica, do the maths with me. If the Integrity Commission continues like this, and every month another report is dropped, how can the government have any stability? How can the political party of the JLP have any stability? Remember, one was dropped September, one dropped now. There is a big one to drop November. And another to drop December. Another to drop January, February, March. Caramba. This cannot look good. And I heard somebody, a former member of the PSOJ, saying that if you are being investigated for illicit enrichment, you should not be running in the next general election. So if the Mr. Mitchell go by that argument, that means that the Prime Minister is not eligible for run. No. If Mr. Mitchell, Howard Mitchell is going by that argument, it means that your Prime Minister is not eligible to run. So when I saw it, I said, this is interesting. This Jamaica is very, very interesting. So I am wondering, who is this report on? Hey. I did remember last year, a lot of them squeal about the Integrity Commission, you know. I wonder if Smadina Clarendon. You know where? Clarendon, or I wonder if Smadina St. Catherine. I wonder if Smadina St. Mary. Remember them say St. Mary people not normal, you know. I wonder if it's Smaddy in Portland. Shut up! Shut up! What a bangarang! Andre, don't tell the people them business. Or I wonder if it's upper. No, that one you're not the pandy. No, man. Kya se ne va no. Only remember my favorite song when you sing it with me. Kya se ne va no. Kya se ne va no. Problema cum. Hey! Kya se ne va no. Kya se ne va no. Kya se ne va no. Hey! Sing it with me, Jamaica! Kya se ne va no. Kya se ne va no. Kya se ne va no. Say problema come. Give me two soprano. Give me two descant. Kya se ne va no. Kya se ne va no. Lord Jesus, me throat.
Help. We key out of the letter.
Kyo se ne va no. Hey, give me an alto. Kyo se ne va no. You know me shut me mouth, Jamaica. Make me shut me mouth. Hey, all I can tell you, Jamaica. But you go and hear the narrative then this week, you know. I better so you hear breaking news from a particular radio station, man.
That station.
I better not go hear from a particular radio station, man. You not go hear them say breaking news. And them a go tell you no say Them I got tell you no say how the argument go from when the argument go. But I want tell you no, you know. They never expect the report to drop today, you know.
Eh.
Let me tell you why they never expect the report to drop. Because they were so caught up. They were so caught up, Jamaica, with the Prime Minister had dropped the lawsuit.
Yes.
They were so caught up, Jamaica, with the Prime Minister dropping the lawsuit on the directors at the Integrity Commission. But, you know, I found something very strange. And I'm going to say it to you all tonight. What did I find strange, Jamaica? Imagine you're a civil servant, or imagine you're doing your work as a public servant in this country. And the Prime Minister, the chief executive of the country, has decided he's going to sue you to silence you. But I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. My fundamental and my simple argument is this. Why would the Prime Minister need to go through the court to silence the Integrity Commission? In my view, the Prime Minister is hiding something. I'm going to say it again. And even the common, ordinary Jamaican can understand and relate. Why would you want to go to the court of the land to force the court to silence the Integrity Commission? Why would you want to use the court to silence the work of the Integrity Commission? The said Integrity Commission that you said, do you have the video when said, producer, the Integrity Commission must be independent? You can play it back for me, please, if you have it. He said the Integrity Commission is to be what? Independent of Parliament. So obviously you're hiding something because the Integrity Commission say you're not cooperating with them. I don't think the Integrity Commission will be lying on that. I believe him guilty, you know. I believe. I want to find him at Master 28. I want to find him. I believe he's guilty of something, you know. So when I see a man using the integrity, using the court, do you know how significant a breach is this to our democracy? Just imagine other arms of government. The Prime Minister don't get him raising probably. This is going to set a precedence of what is to come. And people of Jamaica, as the defender of the poor and the voiceless in this country, as the defender of the voiceless and the poor and the dispossessed in this country, we are not going to let him get away with this, Jamaica. Jamaica people, are we going to let him get away with this? There is something this man is hiding. There is something this man is hiding. But I soon come back to you and the Integrity Commission, you know. There is a bigger thing frying in Jamaica that a lot of you might not be aware of, you know. And I give Caesar what is due to Caesar. And I talk it, and I said, about 2 months ago, commendations to the government. But I know there must have been a clause. Jamaica people, You remember when the Prime Minister and Christopherton have the big function up AC Marriott Hotel for the 607 recipients of the Barry Wint Scholarship? Hey! Jamaica people, no, come here, Lord Jesus. Wait there. Make me fix up. Order in the court. You remember, Jamaica, I commended the government to have given the 607 recipients the scholarship. You remember, and I said this is a very good thing. And people are saying, oh, me, and I say it was a good gesture, and I commend them.
Of course.
Hey! Donna Thompson, my friend.
Come here.
Carol Banton. Andrew Mark. Are the jury me a calling up? Are the jury me a calling up? Victoria Ward. Jean Henley. Ophelia Loftus. Lady Smiley. Me have to put a labor right for the jury, you know. Uno member, jury present on yourself. Natalie Brown. All of the jury present on yourself. Who remember Jamaica? I commended the government. 607. Maxine Moore. How much more I need for the jury? About 3 more.
3 more. 5, 3.
Lisa 6.
Yes.
Jacqueline Thomas.
1 more.
1 more. I need 1 more on the jury.
Come on.
1 more. I need a man on the jury.
Yeah, who that?
Pot cover. All right, the jury is here. Let me start the case. The Barry Wint Scholarship was presented to 607 recipients. But are you aware tonight, Jamaica, that approximately 436 recipients scholarship possibly will not be granted? Did you hear what I said tonight? Approximately 607 recipients were awarded. And there was a grand scheme, a big thing in government. But are you aware tonight that 436 recipients? Remember after Tufton and Andrew met that big braggadocious, you know? Are you aware of I think you guys need to hear what is happening. I think you all need to hear what is happening.
The Dr. Barrington Wint Memorial Scholarships are a significant thrust by the government to reduce the shortage of health professionals in Jamaica. The scholarships were introduced in May of this year. Recipients will be bonded to work in Jamaica's public health system for a stipulated period, depending on the sum paid for the course of study. That will also be linked to the number of guarantors required to get the scholarship. As long as the tuition is over $1 million, the agreement requires 3 guarantors. Many of the medical studies cost more than $1 million, and guarantors are hard to find, and even more so if they are required to sign a bond spanning several years. That's the hurdle facing several recipients. One parent, whose child is going into her 2nd year of study in medicine, says the requirements alone are enough to deter any prospective guarantor.
The employed person has to have a job letter, and then they also have to prove that they own an asset, whether it is motor vehicle, and then that itself comes with its own condition. It can't be any vehicle over 10 years old. You can use your life insurance policy, you can use a bank statement, you can use your title for your property. But it's not so easy to find persons because outside of the period to study, there's another 5 years of bonding. So technically you're asking somebody to commit probably about 9 years. So yes, they got the scholarship, but it's like you're not even sure if you're going to be able to access the funds because of just how difficult it is to find a guarantor.
With the September 30 deadline fast approaching, the parent says she sent an email to the Ministry of Finance explaining the difficulties of getting the 3 stipulated guarantors. But she has not received any positive response.
I wrote to the Ministry of Finance and they did indicate to me that they're using the bonding policy 2009 and whatever is included there basically would be what they're abiding to.
Another parent whose child is going into her 4th year of study says the tedious task of finding guarantors might rob her of securing the scholarship. We distorted her voice to protect her child.
My son was not able to do it. He has equipment, but they're too old because they're over 10 years. My brothers are too old. They're over 65. So it has been a challenge trying to find somebody. You're doing a scholarship and at the same time you're taking it back from me because my hands are tied. I can't move forward. And the deadline is Monday for us to take in all these documentation. And it is just hard.
We reached out to Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton, who's overseas. He gave us a contact number for someone who told us that she's in a meeting. She was not available before news time, but we'll call her back as we follow the story. Shaloy Smichael for Nationwide News.
Jamaica, I'm asking you a very simple question tonight. When I hear of a scholarship, Jamaica, I never heard of a scholarship asking for guarantors. You ever hear of a scholarship asking for guarantors?
Never. Scholarship.
Wait. I want to ask you. Have you ever heard of a scholarship asking for guarantors? But then, here is my argument. Didn't the government abolish guarantors for student loan?
Mm-hmm.
And if you abolish guarantors for student loan, how then do you have a guarantor for a scholarship recipient? I'm going to say it again. Didn't the government announce that they abandon guarantors for loans?
Mm-hmm.
So you abandon guarantors for loans.
He like.
No, Jamaica. You abandon the guarantors for the loan and the recipients of scholarship. You say they need 3 guarantors.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, Jamaica, it is not a scholarship. It's a 3-card plan. It's a 3-card scheme. This Jamaica is a 3-card scheme. Because you're saying you're using the Ministry of Finance 2009 regulations on bonding. It's a pyramid, you know. I wonder if it's the SSL people formulate this scheme of things. It's a Ponzi scheme to me. Because when they were announcing and when they were talking at the pretty fancy meeting, I was of the view that everybody get the scholarship now. And everybody all right and everybody is in school. So can you imagine Jamaica? We're almost in the midterm of university because it's midterm now, you know. It's the midterm of a university. And can you imagine Jamaica? After your government put you up in a fancy paper and tell you all of the things them and tell you that you're a recipient of how much money. Are you aware that if you don't pay these conditionalities, even if you're on a scholarship and the government don't pay over the funds, the students cannot do the exams? Where in the world you ever hear you're a recipient of a scholarship and you need guarantor?
What can go so?
Yes, and the people them need to present securities. Yes. What kind of securities the people need to present? Car title, house title. What is this? I say is a scholarship. Only is a wicked, cruel set of people. Scamming set. You know what? As a matter of fact, all on Jamaica is long time I don't bust them ass. Jamaica people.
Beat him.
Jamaica people. People of Jamaica. A scholarship is intended to be free. A scholarship is designed to be free. I have never heard of these things in any country. How do you block 600 and odd students after you have committed to them publicly? Where in this country have you ever heard those kind of skullduggeries? You committed to the people, mere big promises, and then go and tell the people there is clause to the agreement.
How them feel?
You should be ashamed. You all should be ashamed. And then when you're done, you're going to talk about you're not on the island, call this and call that. You're not on the island. But I'm sure if they were talking about the book you're producing, Tufton, you would take the call and can tell them about the book you're writing, COVID. This is skullduggery at the highest, Jamaica. And I should have known. I remember Mr. Ma said, you know, anything this man touches, destruction, you know. When I hear you need guarantor, so that means a Courtney.
Yeah.
Technically, if you need guarantor, in my opinion, you bond the people, you know. Even if you bond the people, Jamaica, you don't need a guarantor to do a bonding.
CPS and fed up.
I want to ask you tonight, Jamaica, where have you ever heard a government looking at you, giving you a scholarship, and after giving you the scholarship, they're going to tell you that you need 3 guarantors. And if you don't get the 3 guarantors, you cannot get the scholarship. It is a loan. It is a loan, Jamaica. It is a fraud. And people telling me to drink water. I am tired of them. Tired of them, Jamaica. I am tired of this skullduggery. It is a ism and schism. Ism and schism. And to the point, you know, hear the lady say, Can you mute or translate my voice? Because I don't want to be a casualty of the government. She don't want to be like Reverend Cunningham. She don't want to be like the Integrity Commission. Because when you talk against them, you know, first thing them do is send condemnation, spiritual darkness and shadows. Hocus pocus government. Hocus pocus government. Imagine Jamaica. 607 recipients and 436 of them
Can't get it.
cannot. I'm not going to beat them. They don't work beating anymore, Jamaica. They are becoming immune to the beating, you know. You looked at them. You looked at us and you told us the conditions were free. And then you look at the people and say to us that the people need to get what? The people need to get what? Prime Minister, Minister of Health. There is no need to put on a mask. Because you gave a public commitment.
Stay tuned for more PDTV News Evening Highlights. Remember to show your support. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.